Welcome to the Nerd Rundown Reactions. I'm Darren Stemple.
And I'm Meg Bradbury.
Today we're reacting to the first teaser trailer for the movie titled Wonka. Wonka's a big thing in my house, a big thing in our house growing up. It's my dad's favorite movie. That's the Gene Wilder version. Meg, I'm very, very, very nervous about this trailer. How are you feeling going into this?
That's kind of the word I was thinking of too, nervous. I need this to do justice. The Gene Wilder version is like, you can't beat that. It's just magical, and that's what I want. I want magic, and I want them to do it justice. I like the Tim Burton version, not my favorite. I appreciate it for what it is, but
Sure.
The Gene Wilder version is forever the best.
Forever the best. And this one stars Timothée Chalamet. I think it sounds better when you say Timothée Chalamet as the titular character Wonka. It's going to go back into his past. We don't know if this is a young Gene Wilder version or a young Johnny Depp version. Very interested to see how Wonka came to be and how he came to befriend the Oompa Loompas. Don't know if this is even going to be a musical. I have no idea going into this trailer. I'm just so nervous to even hit play. But let's go ahead and hit play and see what we're getting into.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Meg, on go. Here we go.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft.
He speaks very fast.
You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Scratch that, reverse
Mr.
it.
Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
This is Olivia Colman.
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell
there's some
chocolate
color.
without a shop.
Big dance numbers.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willy?
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
A double huh?
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been
Paddington's
easy
a
for
good
you.
movie.
They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip
Rowan
is
Atkinson.
Where's this? It's just weird.
What's happening? Oh, what's a chocolate that makes you fly?
Let's find out, shall we?
Who's for a Hummerchuck? Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good.
Just got chills.
Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka.
Chocolate will do that to you.
Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Is that his mommy?
Here we go, Mama.
I haven't seen any
Mark
Oompa
my words.
Loompas.
This is gonna be the greatest chocolate
They
shop
have to have them.
the world has ever seen. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know
Grant.
that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
Okay, Meg, back here with our reaction. Quick note: we had a bit of cat trouble. Knocked the camera off.
My fault, sorry.
It's okay. If I don't know what editing this is gonna be like, so it'll be interesting if we all of a sudden just see Meg's ground. What'd you think, Meg, of the trailer for Wonka?
It brought the magic. I was looking for magic. It looked like it brought it. It looks like there might be some big musical numbers. I'm not a huge musical fan, but I might accept it for this.
Okay.
Visually beautiful. I liked the humor at the end with Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa. I'm really interested to see, is it going to be like Tim Burton's version where there's one person playing hundreds of Oompa Loompas? Is it going to be all Hugh Grant, or is it going to be a bunch? I don't know.
Yeah, they're all different in the Gene Wilder version.
Gene Wilder, yeah. Tim Burton's version with Johnny Depp, they're all the same person. It brought the magic. That's what I wanted to see. So I'm a little less nervous now.
What if he's the only Oompa Loompa, played by the amazing Hugh Grant, one of my favorites of all time, helped inspire the Nerd Rundown. What do you think of if he's the only Oompa Loompa? What about that? Maybe the sequel they go to Oompa Loompa Land. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's what this is. I feel like this may be its own kind of standalone thing in its own little universe, not tying into like a prequel or whatever to Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. Maybe I'd be okay with just one Oompa Loompa because Hugh Grant killed it just in that, like, what, 15 seconds or less. He was really, really funny.
He's so good. He's so good. I thought it was a bit magical as well. I did get chills when he said, "I'm Willy Wonka." It's a movie that's so important in my household. It's my dad's favorite movie of all time. And so we've watched it so many times, the Gene Wilder version. He's even got a little soft spot in his heart for the Johnny Depp version, which I don't. I don't have enough room for that. But
fair enough.
This looked like it could fit within the Wonka, the Gene Wilder Wonka world. So I will say that I'm mildly excited now. Before, I was negative excited. Timothée Chalamet looks like he's in top charismatic form. It came down to him and Tom Holland to get this role.
Wow, I did not know that.
Really glad that Tommy Holland didn't get it, because I just want Tom to kind of take a break from character acting and let Timothy take this role, because it looks like it fits him better right now. So I'm happy for Timothy.
I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. I guess because I'm so like ingrained in me as Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka, and he just seems too young. Obviously, he's playing Willy Wonka at the start of his career, so it makes sense that he'd be younger. It just, he feels and looks to me too young. But I think it'll fit in fine with the way that the character is supposed to be, and the storyline that goes with it. He definitely, a couple of times, he had that sort of wild, crazy, maniacal look in his eye, which I very much remember from Gene Wilder's version. And
the boat ride?
Yes. Among others, but specifically the boat ride.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll be cool. This had a very similar feel to Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Story. Had you seen that on?
I have not seen it, but I get a little bit of a Christmas vibe from this movie.
And that's what, just the set pieces and like the big, like we didn't hear any of the musical numbers, but you could see that there's going to be some, and just sort of the magical elements to it where it still looks kind of real.
Yeah.
It had a very similar feel to that. So, and I went into Jingle Jangle not thinking I was going to love it, but I actually wound up really enjoying that movie. So check that one out too. But this has that same sort of magical feel to it. So I'm a little less nervous and a little more excited.
I think that's what it boils down to. I'm more excited than I was before.
Yes.
Saw Olivia Colman in there, Rowan Atkinson. We mentioned Hugh Grant. It was it looked like maybe his mom, Sally Hawkins, who, what was that? She fell in love with the Fish in the Water movie. Is it Fish in the Water? I think something like that.
The Shape of Water.
Shape of Water. That's it. That was close. It was close. It was a weird movie. Not really too worried about that one. But strong supporting cast, like you said, cinematography, it looked beautiful. The music was maybe what really started getting it going for me.
Yes, the music was great.
The score was good. So positively, what does Eric say? I'm positively optimistic. Cautiously optimistic.
Yes.
So I will be cautiously optimistic, and I will be seeing this with Dad. So good question for you, I guess. Theater movie, babysitter movie, or that's the same thing. That's the same thing. So question for you, is this a theater movie or Friday night family movie night?
I feel like this is going to be a family movie thing, because my husband has tried to get the kids into the Gene Wilder movie, but they're just a little too young. But I think my 4-year-old might be into this one. It doesn't seem quite as spooky and weird, but more visually interesting.
Oh yeah.
So I think the 4-year-old will be into this. My husband, I think it might take a little bit to get him on board, because he's very partial to the Gene Wilder version. So
6 months away from release, December 15th, almost to the day, 2023. So it's going to come out at Christmas. It's from the producer of Harry Potter. A lot of people feel like Harry Potter's a Christmas movie because it came out during that time, and I think
Christmassy elements.
Yeah, it's in Christmas in the movie, right? So maybe this gets added to the long list of Christmas-like movies, unlike Die Hard, which is a total Christmas movie.
Unquestionably so, yes.
Yes. All right, so December 15th, I know my family and I will be in the movie theaters with my mom and my dad. Cannot wait to see this. Meg, your first reaction?
It was exciting.
Big time lady of the show. Love it. Good to have you on.
Happy to be here. Yes, thank you.
If it's your first time here, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. With that being said, We'll see you on the Nerd Rundown reactions.
Bye.
No finger guns, huh?
Oh, damn.